Hey Lecter, you want to see Argylle with me? I know they don't allow pets, but hey, there's a pet in it, so you want to see Argylle with me? Okay, cool. Now get in the bag. What? It would make sense.
Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, AK After I Saw. Yes, I'm at my mom's place yet again, but yeah. But anyways, this time I'm going to be reviewing Argylle. I know, late again, but who cares? You guys aren't asking why, so yeah. In this movie, we follow Ellie Conway as she is an author of Argylle, which is a book series that has Henry Cavill and John Cena, as, make no mistake, they are not in the movie that much. In fact, they're not even real characters in the movie. No, Ellie Conway is on her way to try to find a good ending for her book series, but on the way, she ends up being part of a real spy case going on with this man that comes out of absolutely nowhere, and from here, we got ourselves, well, what started off as a spy thriller is now, it honestly kind of feels like a parody of a spy thriller. I don't even know what to make of it, and yeah. Now, this movie is directed by Matthew Vaughn, the director of Kingsman and Kick-Ass, both really fun action films. Those movies were incredibly brutal. They had so much to offer in terms of their ridiculous action, but also managed to have quite a bit of characters that were actually very entertaining in the movie as well. And the way he managed to put stories together in those films, they were a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this is not even close to being anywhere near as good as those films. Hell, I think the sequels to the first Kingsman are better than this film. And I'm not just saying this because, Matthew Vaughn decided to just give this a PG-13 rating. And there are a lot of action sequences in the movie that, honestly, they could have easily just gave the film an R rating. Because as I was watching the movie, I was all like, yeah, this is fun and all, but come on, this could have been an R-rated film. But I don't know. Maybe it's because most spy thrillers tend to be PG-13. The Bond films, Mission Impossible, but I don't know. The idea that Matthew Vaughn has in this movie is honestly very interesting, and I think it's actually kind of clever, the way he's trying to make it out to be. Okay, I like what they're going for. An author of a book about spies is now taking on a spy mission. Not to mention, she brings along the cat, which was easily the best part of the entire movie for me. And, spoiler, by the way, but don't worry, the cat does not die. That was one thing I was worried about, but hey, this is not a horror movie, it's an action movie. So, yeah, I'm thankful for that. But honestly, while the movie does have action, I honestly feel like most of the time it focuses more on the spy story because the movie just throws so much stuff in your face in terms of plot. In fact, there are so many plot twists to this movie towards the later half of the film that just come out of absolutely nowhere. And while I was watching the movie, I was all like, okay, we're doing this now. I mean, I appreciate the movie for being unpredictable, but the way the twists are handled here, it just goes from twist to twist to twist. Like, there's just so much to this movie that we have to remember. And it's all for Ellie's character, as she's much more than she seems, and she's not just some author. And the way this is handled out, it's just, throughout a lot of the movie, she tends to see Argylle through her vision. Her character of Argylle, Henry Cavill, we do see that once in a while, and during some action sequences when she sees this other guy fight other people in the movie. So I kind of liked what they were going, but it's honestly kind of ruined by the fact that the movie just manages to not know whether it should take itself too seriously or not seriously at all, because there are times when the movie is just dumb, stupid fun, but then there are times where the movie is just trying to get way too smart. And I don't know if it's trying to be relatively smart, dumb, or both, but when it tries to do both, I don't really feel like it works all that much. I just feel like it just makes the movie, like, Some people are just going to go into this movie thinking that, well, I just came for stupid, action, fun, and that might be what you're going to get, but I just want to remind you that that's not always the case for this film, as it focuses a lot more on character rather than, just being flat out, just being a, dumb spy thriller. Yeah, The Beekeeper was a dumb action movie, but, it really wasn't trying to be smart. And I wasn't really the biggest fan of that movie, but at least it was R-rated, even though I did complain that some of the action were PG-13. At least they did have some blood in that film. Now, it's not to say that the cast in the movie is bad, because they aren't. They're really good in the movie. You got Bryce Dallas Howard, you got Samuel L. Jackson, you got Henry Cavill, like I mentioned before. You got all these big named actors who you pretty much would see in a spy movie like this, and it definitely does have that Matthew Vaughn feel in terms of its style and the way the way the movie looks. Like, the movie can be stylish, especially with that one scene with the colors and all that, the smoke and all that. That was cool to see. It is visually unique, but all in all, it just felt like a mess. This movie just honestly just felt way too messy. It could have been just another dumb, fun spy thriller, and they could have just made it R-rated, but they didn't. In the end, guys, Argylle really wasn't anything special. I mean, I appreciate the ideas that Vaughn had for this film, but it honestly just felt out pretty messy. And by the end of the film, I was just trying to wrap this entire thing up. Like, okay, there's just so much we got to remember now. I honestly just wanted some stupid, cheesy fun. Like, even though I thought The Beekeeper was all right, at least that's what it gave me. And I complain about this a lot, but 2 hours and 19 minutes is too long. At least that movie was less than 2 hours, because it often just felt like filler most of the time. I know I'm hating on this movie a lot, but I didn't think it was the worst thing ever. It really could have been so much more. It's not a terrible film, but yeah, it's just going to depend how you're going to see it. I honestly thought it was kind of a mess. I did have some minor fun with it. Like I said before, the cat stole the show for me, but that's not really enough for this film. All in all, Argylle I expected far more from this director. Again, some interesting ideas here and there, but it wasn't anything super special like I was hoping for. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Word out.